Hi everyone, Eva Thompson here. Welcome to my channel. In this video today, I wanted to talk to you guys about a study that I came across that talked about what makes a human being happy. Now, there's a research that's been done that's actually lasted for over 75 years, one of the longest researches ever done, if not the longest. And it's by Harvard University. I actually saw a TED Talk on this and I've made some notes. You can also check the video out, the TED Talk video. I'm going to have it in the link below. But basically, the man that talks about this study is actually the fourth director of it, and he is a psychiatrist and psychoanalyst at Harvard. He directs the Harvard study of adult development. And so I think that this video will help you, and this study will help you realize what is really important in life. And this is not just my opinion or someone else's opinion. This is actually a research that's been done, and I think it's very, very important because we're fed so many stories in regards to what brings happiness. So whether it's money or fame or working really, really hard to get somewhere, work-wise, or dating a lot of people, all of these things are kind of fed to us that, oh, this is what happiness is. This is when you'll be happy, when you achieve, when you do all of these things. And if you are someone that suffers from RJ and you specifically have an issue with your partner's sexual past or the fact that they dated lots of people, then I think this video will really, really help you. So this study focused on teenage boys back in 1938. This is when this study started, in 1938. And it focused on teenage boys, half of them of which were studying in Harvard College, and half of them were actually from Boston, and they came from not very privileged, troubled homes. These two groups of teenage boys were studied all the way into their 70s, 80s, 90s, and the researchers scanned their brains, they interviewed them in their living rooms, they sent them questionnaires, they interviewed their children, they interviewed their spouses, and throughout their years, people went on different paths. So, people became lawyers, people became bricklayers. It really, really varied the types of people that, and the types of paths that people took as life went on. And this study focused not only on their happiness, but their health as well. So it focused on, what keeps a human being truly happy and healthy as life goes on. And what they found is that it wasn't money, it wasn't work, it wasn't dating loads of people, it was healthy and happy relationships. This is what has been proven to keep a human being happy, which is why, especially during the pandemic, people are feeling so depressed. And when it says relationships, not just with your significant other, it's not just romantic relationship, friendships, family relationships, relationships within your community, all these things are what has been proven or have been proven to make one happy and to keep one healthy. Now, this man points out, the fourth director of this study points out that it's not the amount of relationships that you have, it's the quality of the relationship. It's being able to rely on someone, feeling like you're safe, feeling like you can trust someone. So it's not necessarily how many people you call your friends or how many people you've dated or you're dating or whatever. It's more the quality of the relationship. This man that directs the study now made these three very, very good points. So first, he said, and I quote, "Social connections are really good for us and loneliness kills. People that have happy relationships with family, friends, and community are happier, healthier, and they live longer lives." So it's important to note here that it's not just, again, something that makes you happy. It helps keep you healthier. So it was shown that people in their 50s that were in stable, secure, safe relationships, and this doesn't mean that they didn't bicker or they didn't argue, it just meant that at the end of the day, if something went down, they could rely on their partner. And actually showed that people in their 50s that are in healthy, happy relationships were healthier in their 80s in regards to, or in comparison to rather, people that weren't. People that focus on other things in their life. Now, the biggest reason why I made this video is this point right here. So this man said, this is all fine and well, now that I've proven to you, this research has proven to you that healthy relationships and quality relationships make a human being happy and healthy. He said, why is it so easy for people to ignore this? Why is it so easy for people to just overlook it and, try to convince you sometimes that relationships are not significant and what matters is money and you should just hustle and be independent and that's what's most important. And he said, we look for quick fixes, something that will make it all better and keep it that way. Relationships are messy and complicated. Tending to family, friends and partners is a never-ending process. It's lifelong. So even though we know this, it's difficult to put into practice because relationships take work and they can get messy and there's times where you will feel hopeless. And so I just felt compelled today to come on here and share this with you. Again, if you want to check out the original video, it is linked down in the description box below. But what I hope you took away from this, if you're an RJ sufferer, is when you get to 80 years old, what's going to matter for your health and your happiness is the quality of the relationship that you have with your partner today. And as life goes on in the years to come, not who they used to date in the past. And if you're someone that's worried or is comparing themselves to your partner's past partners or one-night stands, that's not important. These things are not the important things in life. These things are not something that bring lasting happiness. These things don't matter. What matters is building quality relationships in your life today. It's been proven that this is what brings happiness and this is what brings you and helps you with your health. And even though they are not easy relationships and they require communication, they get messy and it's a lifelong process. You always need to work on your relationships. It's a never-ending thing, like this man very wisely pointed out. But it's worth it. Human beings are social creatures and we do thrive when we have quality connections with the people around us. And so I hope that you were helped by this video. I would be really interested to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. And again, I'd really recommend to check out that video. It's really, really good. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.